You are the fruit of somebody's prayer. Every single one of you. And my message today is actually not for mothers. It's for all of you. I was walking, I sub at a school in Kennesaw, and the parking lot to the middle school building is so far away. And there's like no parking at the school. They just keep adding more kids and there's nowhere to park. So my husband and I make up parking spots every time we have to go. And like, please don't tow our car. But as I'm sitting there, as I got out of my car the other day, I was like, I have so far to walk and my legs are going to take me there. And that's how I came up with this message. I thought being a full-time mom, being a mom actually, is a full-time job. When you are growing up, maybe you have this glamorous view of there's so many cute baby clothes. I actually wanted to have another baby just to get the cute clothes coming out. I know it's weird, but there's so many cute baby clothes. But there's reasons that you want to be a mom, and then you are a mom, and while it is so rewarding, there are so many things that you have to do to protect those around you. And as people, being a mom is a full-time job, being a father is a full-time job, but tending and guarding your heart is a full-time job. And as I was walking, I thought, these legs are taking me somewhere. And I was walking in the middle school building, I'm like, these legs are what takes you everywhere. Your legs take you everywhere. They take you to good things. They take you to bad places. They take you to where you need to go. But your heart is also what takes you where you need to go. It's the center of your being, your heart. From out of it flows rivers of life. And that's my favorite scripture. So if you ever heard me speak, you know I either come up with a dead phone, or I didn't bring my notes, or my phone just keeps going in the lock position because I don't know how to use technology. I bought my daughter a stylus pen for Christmas. It's almost 6 months after. We don't know how to use it, so it just sits in the box. I don't have any storage. I bought 2 TB, whatever that means, of storage. Somehow it still doesn't work. So the other night I lost all my notes, and I was like, okay, that's just great. So I'm going to kind of hop around. But where was I at? Yes. Thank you. So I'm actually going to start with Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, whatever your task may be, work from the soul, that is, put in your very best effort as something done for the Lord and not for men. For out of your heart flows the issues of life. Being a person, I'm not going to even say being a mom, being a person, you have so many others around you that need you. You have people that are looking to you, and it's so important how you guard your heart, how you tend to your heart. I like to tend to my garden. I get a little frustrated sometimes because my dad was a gardener. He was always in the yard, and my husband's not like that. But I need to appreciate him for who he is because he's unique, and he's different, and he's not like me. And I don't need everybody to be like me. I need him to be like him. So I'm the weeder of the house. So I was out there the other day, and I love my plants. And he's like, don't be out here. You've been doing good today with your allergies. Well, I decided to blow again and then start weeding everywhere. And then I come in, I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe again. He's like, I told you. I'm like, but there were weeds everywhere. I like to literally get at every weed. Weeds bother me so bad. And I think of that like with your heart. Tending to the things of your heart. You have to set your heart. You have to check your heart. You have to recheck your heart, reset your heart. It's an ongoing thing. You don't reset your heart as a 9-year-old at VBS or kids camp, and then you're good forever. I'm good, just reset my heart for life. No, it's a thing that you have to keep doing. You have to keep nurturing it. You have to keep tending to it. You have to keep guarding it. You have to keep things out that don't belong there, or you will be saturated with bad stuff. I brought my umbrella. So had a meeting at the school the other day for one of my daughters, and Had to park again so far away. It was coming down in buckets. What day was that? Thursday? Buckets. It was a monsoon, and I forgot my umbrella. I have like 8 at home. So I'm like, we got to run to Target really quick. I've got to get an umbrella, or I'm going to walk in drenched. And these kids, they get out of their car. Have you ever seen them at Carline? And they're just like walking, getting soaked from head to toe. I'm like, how's that going to work while you're in class? Like, how does that work? So can I have my extra come up, please? So I went to Target, got an umbrella, walked out of Target. It stopped raining. I have my receipt. I am returning my umbrella because I don't need a 9th umbrella. But I was thinking, I actually got my feelings hurt a couple days ago. I didn't let it happen, though. Somebody said something to me that upset me a little bit. And you know when somebody says something to you and your heart kind of hurts for a second? Or it goes right here in your throat and you just feel like that ache, right? You say, somebody broke my heart. Well, you can only let somebody break it if you allow it. Nobody can break your heart without you allowing it to happen. So we have to constantly be on guard. This is my umbrella protecting my heart. Throw some water at me. I'm letting it get around me, but I'm not letting it soak me. I'm not letting it get through me because I have the shield of protection. The more you stay in the Word of God, the more you stay with your eyes fixed on Jesus, the more you stay prayed up, the things around you that try to get into your heart and fester, they won't stay there. It won't saturate you because you know what you are going to do. You are going to block it out. But if you don't have the umbrella, but not that much. Like do like a like a sprinkle. I actually don't care about my hair. It's more like putting water all over a silk dress. So yes, you're letting things soak into you. You're letting it offend you. So I'm going to put my umbrella back up. I've been offended, right? I'm angry. I've been hurt. If you allow those things to stay in your heart, you will never get anywhere. You will never get anywhere in life. So I actually said to myself, self, you are a grown adult. Are you going to let that bother you? Or are you going to push it aside? Because then you're going to hold unforgiveness. You're going to be in a bad mood. You're going to be yelling at your kids. You're going to be picking at your husband. You're just going to be, oh, woe is me. So you have to decide, I'm not going to let this in, and I'm not going to let it stay there. Because once it stays there, it affects you, and it affects everybody around you. So it's not just you taking ownership for you. It's taking ownership for you so you can be the light for those around you. When we do stuff in our life, like there's so many jobs as a mother and a parent. It's like you got to cook good, you can't sleep in, you got to clean, you got to cook dinner. I know I just said that again, but every night I'm like, what do we cook tonight? I don't even know. My kids are like, we don't want spaghetti again this week, Mom. They hate spaghetti. But there are so many things you have to tend to. But you're also doing it for others. You're correcting yourself. You're fixing yourself. You're putting yourself on an incline, which is my next scripture, for others also. So the psalmist says in Psalm 119, 112, I incline my heart to perform your statutes forever to the end. When you incline something, you're going up. Naturally, you're in this position or you're in a decline. But when you're at an incline, you have to physically get there. You have to do steps in order to get there. I used to have a dusty elliptical machine. That's what I called it. It was in the workout room. And the elliptical is so boring to me. All exercise is boring, actually. I actually hate exercise. So when you say you hate something, you need to probably work at it, right? So you might be like, hey, you're skinny up there. Yeah, I am, but my exercise, my endurance, I cannot keep up with my husband at all. He is like the master biker at our cycle place. I actually had to stop going because my name was at the bottom of the chart every week. And I was like, yay, number 21. Every week. You got to work at it. You got to work at it. So when you're on elliptical, you want to go on the incline if you want to build stronger. What are these called? Glutes? I'm just kidding, I know. If you want stronger these, you want stronger calves, you want to have better endurance and strength, you got to stay on the incline, right? When you're on the decline, you're going so fast down. It reminds me of my dad and I. We used to rollerblade. My grandmother had a house on Lake Hartwell, and there was this really deep road. And at the end of the road was a briar patch. And I was rollerblading with my dad, and I went really out of control. And I remember him pushing me out of the way. And he went in and actually had to get shoulder surgery because he hurt himself really bad, pushing me to the side. But when you're on a decline, you're out of control. You really don't have time to think. Like when you're hiking and you're walking up an incline, you're thinking, hey, these are next steps. I got to do this. When you're declining, you're going so fast that you're out of control. So I incline my heart to perform your statutes forever to the end. Did you know that you're in charge of your own heart? You are in charge of what you allow in it and what you allow to stay in it. He said, I'm getting my heart in the direction of heaven. So I ask you today, is your heart directed towards heaven? Why do you do the things you do? Why are you here this morning? Motives come from your heart. Are your motives conniving? Sometimes I think about why I'm doing something. Like, are you doing it out of anger? Are you doing it out of jealousy? Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you doing it for somebody else because you want to show up for them? I was talking to my mom in Target the other day. I love Target. It's so fun. It's like so peaceful. I love it. Until you get to the register. I was talking to my mom, and I was telling her a story, and she said, you know what? When you do stuff from your heart, it'll always work. But if you do something because somebody else told you to do it, it won't work. It's like being a cheerful giver. If you say, God, I am so happy to give this. I want to see what you can do in my life, and you do it cheerfully, it will work. If somebody is telling you, you have to go do that, go take your money and put it up there. You go do it, and it's not in your heart, it's not going to work. So we have to check our hearts. Are we doing this cheerfully? Are we doing this with a good motive? The psalmist is saying, you check it, you set it, you recheck it. So every day we mess up. But then every day, the next day, we have another chance again to restart. So it's our hearts. You have to take charge of your heart and constantly have to incline. You have to guard your heart, for that's where the issues of life flow from. Maybe you're praying and hoping and hoping and hoping. Have you ever been in a situation where you're like, I really wish that person would have a change of heart. It's their fault. I really wish they would call me. I really wish they would apologize. Sometimes we've got to check our own heart and say, what is it that we need to do? Because it's not always everybody else. It's not always everybody else's problem. If it's always everybody else, guess what? It's you. If you're the one that is always having a problem in a place that you go into or with somebody, it's your problem. Right? So maybe look around. I was so frustrated. Don't be mad at me, Olivia. But she's like, oh, don't worry. You have so many strengths and abilities. I love math. I think I'm very good at math. You could give me a 3-digit times a 3-digit, and I will do it right here with my invisible pen and give you the answer. I love it. Maybe one day I'll teach math. But my girl is not good at math. That's not her strong subject, and that is fine. But I get so frustrated. I get so frustrated with her. And I was thinking back the other day, and I thought, you know what? I need to stop being so frustrated, because that is not her strength. That might be my strength, but that's not hers. We need to celebrate other people's strength. We don't need to judge every little thing, but we need to take a look at our own heart. What's in our hearts? Can you imagine if you're thinking, I'm really praying this person changes. I'm really hoping. What if you made the first move? What if you said, God, I want to hear what your heart is, and you made that first move? You could literally turn a whole situation around. And I wanted to share this with you. I wrote this down the other day. Being led by the Spirit involves learning to listen to your heart instead of your head. Sometimes you simply need to quiet your mind and see what's in your heart, and there you will find God's will. There you will find God's will. Sometimes we just need to sit back and listen. But guarding our hearts is a daily job. And before we played this special video, Colleen and I think it was a week ago, we were sitting around and I thought, let's do this fun video together. So what you're about to see is very special. We interviewed a lot of people. And you know what the cool thing about it is? I called her one morning. I'm like, you want to meet me at Publix in 10 minutes? She's like, give me a second to fix up. And I said, oh, yeah, I probably need to do that too. When we got to Publix, we were actually looking at first. We were looking for people that had a smile on their face. And I was like, let's see. I don't want to upset anybody. We brought little $5 Starbucks gift cards so we could bless each person that we asked. But there was not one person that turned us down. And there was a couple people, they're shopping. Don't bother me. I'm looking for the special prices. But I was like, let's not ask them. But we did ask a couple of them. And you should see their face when we talk to them. They're like, oh, sure, I would love to. Don't judge people by what you're seeing sometimes from the outside. Sometimes they have the most beautiful heart, and they're just going through a tough time. So when you watch this is going to bless you today. It talks about what is the most rewarding thing as a mother, what is tough being a mom. And then I interviewed some kids at the school. They were all separate, so they did not know what was going on. Almost all of them said that their mother was caring. And I thought, how special is that? That comes from your heart when you're caring. So my prayer for you today is that you will genuinely let the Spirit of God and let God just work in your heart. It's never too late to take a stone heart and cleanse it and have it pure for the Lord. Enjoy this video.
Hey Mom, happy Mother's Day, love you. Just want to tell you how thankful I am for you and all you do for us and the entire family. I hope you have a great day and love you so much.
Happy Mother's Day to one of the best, my mom, Joanne Abney. Thank you, Mom, for always being there for me and our entire family. What I love most about you is you never meet a stranger and you're always sharing the love of Christ. Thank you. I love you and appreciate you and cherish our relationship. Happy Mother's Day.
Yolanda, what is the most fulfilling thing about being a mother?
The most fulfilling thing for me is knowing that I have exposed them to or put them in an environment where they can really have a personal relationship with the Lord.
My most rewarding job is seeing my children grow up, enjoy the presence of the Lord, serve Him, and then raise their children in the presence of the Lord, in the path that God has chosen for all of them.
Just watching them grow, and not all of them are still going in the right direction. I do want to see them going in the right direction, but I can watch some of them going there, and it's rewarding to see them go there, because you when you see them lift their hands up, you're just like, Lord, we did something right.
Yeah.
Let's see, I would say the best thing is just seeing all the things you try to teach them start coming through, and then when people tell you, like, oh, he's such a gentleman in class, or oh, he's this, it's like, okay, it's working. Like, just
the way my children treat other people. When I see how they care for, maybe they come home from school and say, this person's hurting, or this person sat at lunch with no friends, or this kid's being bullied and my heart hurts for them and I want to be a friend to them, that makes me happy.
The most rewarding thing about being a mom is watching your children grow. My son is almost 32 and my daughter is almost 29, and she's a mom now too, so I'm a Mimi of two girls, and I just am so proud of them. We gave them all the roots that we could. We were so proud of them during school and definitely went ahead and gave them the tools that they needed. And now they've flown, and that's what you want them to do. You want them to fly, even though it breaks your heart when you leave. It's just that pure joy that you get when you watch your children grow.
It happened later on in life, but my adult children found Jesus. They have a relationship with him, and it's very rewarding watching them grow and just eating the word and just walking out. You know, it's beautiful from where they've been to where they are now. And then we kind of, since I was a young mother, my son and I basically kind of grew up together. So it's just an amazing unit.
It makes me happy when they're going through stuff and they ask God for help. What is the hardest job you think as being a mother?
You want to rescue them. Not doing that, stepping back, letting them experience life, letting God step in. That's kind of hard sitting on the sideline.
Yeah,
listening. That's really hard. So
They all have their own way of wanting to do things. So it's hard to be able to know how to direct both of them, show them love, and not show partiality to one or the other. We want to love them equally, unconditionally. Sometimes that gets hard when they're not choosing the path that you know that they should be choosing. Right. But love is unconditional.
And I love them all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. They are so different. And so always having to be a mother in a different way to each, because they each need something different from me as a mom. And so that's a challenge in itself, is just figuring out, you know, how does this one need me? And this one needs me in a different way. Well, this one needs a firmer hand, and then this one needs me to be more gentle. And so, like, learning that.
When they don't behave or act the way that I want them to, I get frustrated. But I need to learn that they are God's and they are unique and they have their own way of growing, and to just love them, pray for them, and accept them through their childhood.
What is the most rewarding thing about being a mother?
Oh my goodness, there's just so many things. Coming home from work and your kids are running out to the car to meet you and say, "Oh, Mom, I'm so glad you're home." And especially when the grandkids do it, just the unconditional love that they bring you. And I love being a mom. I love being a grandma.
Well, you're great at both.
Oh, thank you.
This past week, I was meeting my mom. I'm like, I need my mom's chicken noodle soup. I just need my mom cuddle.
Yes.
So there's something so awesome about just being a mom.
No matter how old you are.
Yeah.
My mom's almost 92. And there are days I still need my mom.
I would say seeing the kids succeed in anything that they do.
And what do you think is the hardest job of being a mom?
Letting them make mistakes on their own.
My being a mom has been the most wonderful thing that ever happened to me. My two children are my pride and joy, and now I have two beautiful grandchildren who are 6 and 3, and they call me honey.
Aww.
And so I think everything's fabulous. I love my family.
I'm probably getting to see my son and daughter grow up to be amazing humans, and to get to see their love of Christ develop over the years. And that's an inspiration to me, and to see how they honor God and treat people.
But I think just being that person that's there for them, the good, the bad, the first person they run to, the first person they want to tell you about their spelling test or their homework that they hit. And then, of course, being there if they have that boo-boo. So being there for the ups and downs and everything in between. Being a mom is the best title ever.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. What is the most favorite thing about your mother?
She's caring.
She's a hard worker. She does what she needs to provide for our family, and she's always there for me.
Always cares for us.
I love my mom so much, and I think the thing that I admire the most about her is probably just her strength. Like, despite her health issues or whatever may be going on, whenever there's something that she has to do, she gets up and gets it done, no matter how she may be feeling.
She's caring. My mom is so fun.
I love my mom because she is so nice and so caring.
It's probably her drive with life and how she's literally my superhero.
I love my mom's heart. She's a courageous woman. She She raised all 4 of her boys by herself, and she's an amazing woman.
I just always tell her that I'm better just because she's mine. Like, just because she's my mom, I'm better. So, yeah, I love her so much. Happy Mother's Day.
And I love how caring she is. She's so cuddly. She's the most beautiful woman in the world.